AirVenture right now. Of course, hundreds of thousands of people are here, people from all over the country, people from other countries. Last year, all 50 states and about 100 countries were represented here. But we also, when we're here at AirVenture, we see lots of military planes. That's one of the big features. And so I just wanted to show off one of the cool exhibits. It's a little bit off the away from where most of the things are happening at AirVenture, away from the Boeing Plaza where you see the biggest planes on display. But this is the Warbirds, and this is some of the cool military planes that we've seen over the last 100 years. I don't necessarily have great expertise to share about all these different planes, and so I'll just really walk by as we show off the different planes and let you guys see, for those of you who can't make it here, or maybe you're heading here later in the week and you want a little bit of a preview at what you're going to be able to see. Now it's getting dark, so I hear the best time to be here seeing the Warbirds is at sunset, at dusk with the sun setting in the background. We were just late, had to finish up some other work, but you see some of the, of course, detail on the design of the planes. Beautiful night here in Oshkosh. Now it's going to be hot the next couple of days, so make sure you're prepared for that, but I don't think that'll ruin the party here. They've dealt with a little bit of heat before, maybe a little bit of rain, so just make sure to check the forecast before you're heading down here. This is definitely a spot that throughout the week I'm going to be coming back to, because this is, I think, one of the coolest spots, and it's very peaceful, very quiet here, especially later on in the evening. Now, some of the other coverage we've done so far at AirVenture, you can find on our website, fox11online.com. Either some of them are up right now on our YouTube channel, or if not, they will be soon on Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. Josh Cavender has been here, and then I've been here both Monday and Tuesday. Josh previewed some people coming in on Sunday, and then yesterday, Monday, he did a feature story on the communications team that has to deal with the hundreds of thousands of people coming in. And then today, on the big announcement from U.S. Secretary of Transportation and Wisconsin native Sean Duffy's announcement that they were deregulating a few things related to aviation, and that drew a pretty strong response from people here. And so make sure to check that one out. That one aired today. And then yesterday did a feature story on the Goodyear blimp. The two of the Goodyear blimps are here. They only have 3 in the US, and 2 of them they brought to Oshkosh. It's the first time since 2021 that they've got the Goodyear blimps here. And actually the first time they've had 2 of them here. It's their 100th anniversary of the signature Goodyear blimp, so they also have the original coating on one of them and then the more modern looking one on the other. Now, if you're interested in checking those out, you can go head over to the blimp area by KidVenture, and you may not be able to go up in the blimp, but you can go see it while it's on the ground in the morning. And then today we got to see the DC-8. It's the last DC-8 plane still flying, and that one is owned and operated by Samaritan's Purse, the humanitarian organization. And what's special about that one is the DC-8 was sort of a predecessor to the modern jumbo jets that we have. That one ushered in the modern era of commercial aviation. That specific plane was built in '68, but many of those planes were built in the 50s and 60s, and 72 was the last one, I believe. So to have one here on hand, it's in its last year of being used. They fly it to earthquakes or other natural disasters for relief there around the world. Maybe some war zones to protect and support civilians, and they're retiring it later this year. So there's a chance it'll still be used after that, but it may not be. They brought it here to show off, and that one is certainly one of the big draws at this year's AirVenture. So those are up. Make sure to check those out on our website if you didn't catch them already on our news. And we'll be back here throughout the week. We don't have a full schedule, but we'll have people here throughout the week. It's only Tuesday, goes through Sunday, so plenty going on here, and it's a great place. I'm sure many of you have been here, but for those who haven't, definitely worth coming out to. So, well, that wraps up this section of the Warbirds, so that's where I'll cut it here. But it was great seeing all of them, showing them off. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing the different Warbirds and maybe inspired you to come down and see them a little bit later on in the week. So that's all I've got for tonight. Be sure to keep up on fox11online.com with our AirVenture coverage. Be watching Good Day Wisconsin. We'll have some stuff there in the morning, and then throughout the day, Fox 11 News at 5, 9, and 10 will be covered. We will have you covered here at AirVenture in Oshkosh. But for now, signing off. I'm David Go.